Someone who believes there is not a God, does not believe in God.
Someone who probably doesn't believe in God in the religious sense that the ordinary person does, that perhaps all being is just created by earth and environs.
I think an atheist is somebody who professes themselves not to believe in God, or they're not the same as agnostic, that believes in absolutely no power, so to speak, but atheists probably more so don't believe in the Christian God or, say, like organized religion in that sense. Atheism to them is a belief in itself.
An atheist is one that does not believe in a deity, whatever deity, Buddha, Christ, whatever.
There's no belief in either God or the devil. Having no religious view, I guess.
An atheist, I believe, is a person who denies the existence of any greater power such as God, heaven, hell.
A non-believer.
A non-believer in a higher power.
Non-believer in God.
Just someone who doesn't believe in a higher power or God or religion.
Someone who don't believe that Jesus Christ is God.
An atheist is basically who doesn't believe in anything, the afterlife or anything. Basically, once they're dead, they're dead.
Dictionary type of definition to me, an atheist is a person that doesn't believe in a higher being. In my personal definition, atheist means a bunch of douchebags. If you two are atheists, I'm sorry if I offended you.
No, it's fine.
Are you?
Conducting a survey.
I would, yeah.
Probably not, because I would want someone that could help my family grow into a Christianity type family.
Yes.
I'm married to one.
Dating? No? Nah, non-discriminatory, but marrying, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, religion aspects doesn't really bother me.
Never.
No.
I'm too old, darling, to do either anymore.
Yes.
For my bringing up and teaching, it says do not marry someone that's unequally yoked with you. So it caused problems in marriages with someone who don't believe the same way you believe. So I wouldn't marry an atheist, no, or someone who didn't believe that Jesus Christ was Lord.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
No.
Yes.
Not necessarily, because I'm really I'm a Christian, so I'm trying to go for if I want to marry and date a Christian, most likely I'm going for it. So.
Yeah, I guess so. My wife would be angry.
Absolutely. They're a person, they can be moral.
Yes, I think so.
I can't say that they are. I would say they can be moral.
Human beings in society tend to define morality, although I think ultimately morality is defined by God through the Ten Commandments. So I think atheists might be moral. It's a choice that they have to make, just like everybody. They can be. Probably more so than most Christians.
Well, I don't think religion or spirituality has anything to do with morals. I think a moral background can come from a good family, regardless of religious thought.
I believe that morality can be shaped by religion and what you believe, but that doesn't mean that you can't be a moral person just because you're an atheist.
Yeah, because probably their parents were religious, and then they decided not to be religious.
They can be, of course. You don't have to believe in God to have good morality.
Yes.
There are some that are moral, that feel that by doing good and doing good things and believing in karma, what goes around comes around, that by works that you can enter into heaven. But from my teaching is that it's not by works, it's by accepting Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior.
I do not agree. I think that atheists can be patriotic. They just choose not to do certain things or think certain things.
Absolutely not.
I don't know. It's kind of iffy on that subject, but I don't know. I probably might agree.
I don't agree. Just because you're an atheist doesn't mean you can't have a love for your country or be patriotic.
No, I don't agree. I believe atheists can be patriotic, and that's because I've met a lot of atheists who were patriotic.
I agree that they cannot be patriotic because if they're not believing in God, then they can't follow the symbols of "in God we" or the sayings of "in God we trust."
No, that's not true.
No, you could still love your country, I think, and be patriotic.
Would say we are one nation under God, so.
I don't agree with that.
No, not at all.
I think to themselves, atheism is their religion. Atheism is their actual religion, yes. What is a religion? Religion, which means a belief system. It's not organized in the same sense as a religion is, but it's still part of a belief system.
Not a religion, no.
I'm guessing that atheism is just like any other religion, that, just like there are so many different sects and philosophies within even a certain religion, you can ask 10 Christians 10 different things, or the same thing, the same question, and they'll give you 10 different answers. I'm guessing because it's a person, it's going to be the same way with atheism, so I don't know.
I actually do, because you're religiously not believing in something. In a sense it is.
It's a large amount of people with a similar mindset and similar viewpoint, so in its own right it could be.
I do not think so, because you can't practice atheism. You can't really do anything with that. It's just something that you choose to do.
It can be, yeah.
I don't think it's a religion. I think it's a different pathway that someone chooses in life.
I wouldn't exactly say it's a religion, but definitely a classification.
Not per se, but I think atheists are religious in that they worship things. What you worship defines your religion. Religion is man-made.
Yes, because, there's a lot of different religions out there. There's even religions about, how could, praying on aliens be a religion also? Because I heard that that's a new religion also. If that could be a religion, how come not believing in anything can be a religion?
No, because isn't it not believing in any religion makes you an atheist? So how?
I think that large groups together tend to be the problem with religion, and I think that when a group of atheists get together, I think that they can have the same negative effects as other groups that congregate together. So I think that sometimes they get the negative reputation that they have because their opinions are so strong, that they turn off the opposite opinions or sides.
I really don't have any sort of reason to be religious. I find meaning in other things in my life. I used to be a Christian, but I rejected that when I was around 13, 14 years old. Caused a lot of trouble in my home, but I couldn't live with myself in my mind, sort of being complacent, I think. Yes, I'm openly atheist. I think it's important to be open about what you think. I feel it's also sort of demeaning to religious people or to spiritual people if they aren't, or they want to impose restrictions on people pronouncing their lack of religious belief just because it sort of cheapens what they think. If what they think is supposed to be, something worthwhile to believe in, it should be able to withstand different commentaries, different discussions, different point of views. Yes. I guess sometimes people might raise their eyebrows or scratch their head when I say it, but it's just... I think it's a very complex question because I can't really separate the different influences I have. I will say this: I don't consider religious authority as deriving morals or different things. I think it's inherent to not want to harm people or seek or stay away from pain. So that's sort of my guiding principle. Keep pain away from myself and other people. No. I think it's just a system of beliefs. I think it has its virtues, but I don't think it's necessary at all. I think sometimes it causes a lot of conflict. It can be disruptive. There's charities that are religious based, so I think there are outcomes that might be positive, but the means of getting there, I think the suppression of thought that's sort of required to be religious, I think, is just not worth the action. There are other ways to do good in the world.